So I just want to share about my own process with mantra, my process with Kirtan, what it means to me, and as well as what I offer to you in terms of lessons. So yeah, to me, I played classical piano for a long time. I was exploring a little bit with other instruments, but when I discovered Kirtan, I found this incredible access to this energy of creativity, divinity, healing, expansiveness, purification that, I was always seeking with music. And I found a technology that I could access it again and again, and not just every once in a while when I was in a flow state, as I had with classical music. So yeah, the last 10 years I've been refining my own practice and leading lots of kirtans and sharing with others and teaching. And I've really developed a system to support people to have that for themselves. So my process is, I'm not trying to create imitation of myself. With each student, I try to understand them, where they're at with music, where they're at with their own spirituality, and really give them the space and the guidance to dig deep within themselves and express that deep divinity of through the voice and through music. And I do this in a number of ways. I have a background as a therapist, a somatic healer, and so I create, the spaces I create are very deep, very safe feeling containers, so you don't have to feel the pressure of judgment and perfectionism, and where you can really, they're healing containers. So I'm not just teaching music, I'm going into the mental, the mental patterns will come up, the emotional patterns will come up, the spiritual patterns will come up, and all of those things, have a way to be worked through so that you can connect deeper to divinity, deeper, release those patterns that are getting in the way of that access to the divinity, to your real voice, to your deep connection, and express it. So, I do that in a number of ways. There's every student I have, as well as with myself, it's the same patterns of, perfectionism, of wondering what other people are thinking of us, fear of being seen, just various self-consciousnesses and perfectionisms. But they're all the same. Everybody has their own version of it, but they're basically all the same patterns. And there's ways to work on it, emotionally, energetically, mentally, through through the meditative process of Kirtan, and as well as with my own technique that I developed of teaching Harmonium. So when we're singing, we're playing music, our mind can only think of one thing at a time. So if our mind is focused on, what do I do with my hands next? What's the next thing in the song? What if I go too much? What if this all these things that can be in our mind, all of those things are inhibiting our connection to the divine. So through the actual technique of the Harmonium, I developed a system to make a lot of that just be totally automatic. Your hands will move automatically. You won't have to think of what's next. And in that way, all of your energy, all of your awareness can be focused just on the divine when you sing. It doesn't have to jump back and forth. And it can be focused on the energy, focused on your own heart connection, focused on the divine. And that's the way to go very deep into Kirtan, for your own healing, and then also for bringing others into that space as well, if you feel inspired. So it's really not, so the way I focus on it is as a personal practice. It's not, I'm not trying to crank out stars or anything like that. It's really focused on doing a personal practice and connecting to yourself and letting the energy of the divine, tell you what's next. So you might keep it for yourself for a personal practice for a while. You might keep it just for a friend. You might do it in a yoga class if you're teaching. You might feel called to write your own music, or share kirtans, or lead retreats or things like that. So all these things are possible, but really focusing on it as a offering of giving, an offering of just sharing divine energy with people. And this is, for me, one of the best ways I know of to bring people together and to really harmonize in that energy of love and peace and divinity. It's, so fast, it's so simple, and it's so easy and beautiful. It's engaging. To do meditation, to do other practices, it takes a lot of effort, but with the music is so beautiful. It just pulls our mind right into it, and we can go deep without even realizing it. So I offer, that with me you can learn kirtan songs, how to sing them, how to lead groups, how to work with other musicians, and if you want to do more advanced things, you can even learn how to write your own music. I can support you with that, support you with how to find out more music theory, how to find out what chords are in songs that you like, and and how to just listen to anything you hear on YouTube and take that for yourself without needing someone else to do it for you. And various other musical things, improvising with the voice, improvising even with chords, to do meditation music. So these are all the things that I'm sharing with, these are all the possibilities with lessons for me. So if you're interested, send me a message on Instagram. It's the same username as on YouTube, the Dharma Dev, with 2 underscores afterwards. And look forward to hearing from you.